Hello, everybody, and not to mention hi. This is Sam. I'm coming at you live from our big tour, and I'm here to say that one, today you will hear our live episode from Chicago, Illinois, which I think I can say was one of the best nights of my entire life. I think, in fact, I'll be chasing that high until the day I die. I worry that I'll see my child be born and feel nothing but a memory of what it was like in Chicago. So we're so excited for you to hear that episode where things got a little bit wild. Let's just say that. And I also just want to say that the tour is almost over. We have one final date by the time that you are hearing this, and that is in Los Angeles, California on September 16th at the Terragram Ballroom at 6 p.m. It's it's a little happy hour style show, I would argue. And guest announcement, guess what? We have Joel Kim Booster and Pat Regan on the show. Plus, we're going to have somebody else as well. And that will be coming soon. So please get tickets to that LA show. We can't wait to, end this tour on a high note. Shout out to Fall Out Boy and Pete Buttigieg. And then I also want to say that after the tour is over, if you are in New York City, I am doing my solo show, Club Comic, again on September 21st at the Bell House. And I can't wait because, as you know, I've been a damn road dog for a month, and I'm considering it my homecoming. So I'm doing Club Comic at the Bell House, and I would love to see you there. Julio Torres will be opening the show. Maybe we'll bring a couple of sleeves for sale, get some seed money going. And I think it's going to be a huge fucking blast. Okay, so get tickets to either of those. I'm back to only promoting New York and LA. The Coastal Elite is born, or reborn, I guess. Okay, enjoy the episode. Bye-bye.
Live show starts now. Wow.
This is crazy.
This is wild.
My immediate instinct was to be like, we're like Kanye on that thing. It's like, what? No, don't open.
My instinct was like, I think I'm gonna go. I was like, that was good.
We'll never clap as much as when we entered, and that bums me out.
George, that is such a sad way to look at life.
Sorry. Wait, I'm so happy we're here. It's crazy.
I know. It's actually crazy. We're so thrilled to be in Chicago.
Yeah, this is sort of like we've been on a bunch of other cities leading up to this, and this is sort of the headliner of those cities.
Yeah, because all those other cities, they're like not as good.
They actually are not, and we we are recording this, and I was like, let's just tell the truth, and if we're too negative about the other cities, then we can just cut it.
No, it's not that the other cities are bad necessarily.
No, they're just less good.
Yeah, in like a very measurable and significant way.
Totally. Yeah, from the people to the food.
The culture. Heck, the museums.
The museums, yeah.
Not that we would know. I do think both of us had like fantasies of being on tour and being like really active. And I even had a fantasy of like this being like, I'm taking in all of America. Like,
yeah.
Like this is the novel, baby. And it's every single city we go to, we spend about 6 hours in a hotel room on our phones.
It's actually sort of depressing, I have to say. It's also like, basically we get there and we're like, okay, so now we're tired. How the hell are we gonna get out of this one? And so then it's just a whole day of like various substances, and then like trying to nap while on coffee, then getting up and being like, tequila shots? Like,
No, if I've learned anything from this tour, it's that we are babies.
Yeah. And actually one of us needs to step up and be the mom, and neither of us is doing it.
See,
We're both like, where is mom?
I mean, we've always said, look at us, two gay cancers running a small business.
Yeah.
And now I'm starting to think maybe we're not actually running a small business. Maybe we are simply floundering in the podcasting space.
Yeah. But wait, how does it feel to be, is this a homecoming for you, I feel?
This is complicated.
Yeah.
I lived in Chicago for like, my parents moved here when I was in college.
Shout out.
Shout out. And so it was like, I was here for like summer and winter break.
And that counts.
And that's valid. It's actually more valid than many of you. Oh, were you born here, sweetheart? Yeah. So, but there was an overcorrection when I moved here of trying to like seem like I had lived here my whole life.
Yeah.
So actually, I got my first debit card in Chicago. Yeah. Shout out to Bank of America. They're here tonight. And I decided to go with a Cubs debit card.
Yeah.
Because I was like, what do people from Chicago do? Cubs debit card.
Yeah.
But when I used it when I was in college in Virginia, no one cared. It was like, sure, he's so Chicago. But then every time I would come here, every time I would use the card, people would try to talk to me about the Cubs. And I was like, it's a joke.
We get too excited about Chicago, and like, I'll say it, we had quite literally 3 slices of deep dish pizza each backstage before coming out here.
Oh, we're getting booed.
Like, I'm not feeling good.
The other thing,
Our excitement is that of a tourist.
yeah.
I texted my mom that we were in Chicago, and she texted me, my favorite city, period. The, all caps, American city. I was like, first of all, relax. She's like, MAGA. I'm like, relax.
No, I'm like, but it's a fun, the way that I'm already fantasizing about our Bean photo shoot tomorrow.
Yeah,
like-
it's gonna be huge.
Like,
What the fuck?
what the fuck?
How do you close it? This is so fucked up.
That's not what I want. To be on stage in a sold out crowd and say, I'm so excited for my Bean photo shoot. I'm a native Chicagoan. And then for you guys to scream at me about how it's closed.
Do you
the
think-
polite thing to do would have been like, good.
Do you think they would let us in if we paid with our Cubs debit card? I'm literally looking at our schedule for tomorrow, and it's just the Bean, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. And I'm like, fuck.
Bean all day. Oh.
Guess we can have more pizza.
Damn.
Like, what
Well,
else?
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Wow.
The
Wow,
other
who
thing-
knew that? See, when we were in Minneapolis, the Minneapolis State Fair was going on. So they really welcomed us with open arms. Here, they closed down the Bean.
I also have because of the time that I was here, I have such a mixed understanding of the city where everywhere I go, I'm like, oh, I remember this. And I'll be like, but I have no idea where I am. And I loved trying to reminisce, but it's the years that I was here I was like 19 to 22. And so it's just like, imagine the most insane person you can. And so it's like, I'll be at oh, that's the CVS I bought tortilla chips at, but stole queso from.
Well, when you're somewhere that you lived when you were like 21, you'll be like, oh, this place has the best Stella.
I literally was like, George, there's this amazing restaurant. And then I was like, no. I was 21. I bet it's horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you remember that it was a Greek restaurant, and you had to stop yourself.
Yeah. I just wanted you to feel safe in the
I know,
West.
I know.
George has never really spent much time in the
Well, I
Midwest.
looked up, Big Fat Greek Wedding is set in Chicago, and I looked up. Well, listen to this. I looked up Big Fat Greek Wedding Chicago locations, and it said it was filmed in Toronto. So.
This is the bean all over again.
Yeah, it's just I'm literally like, wait, is anything real? Like, what do you guys have here? Okay, wait, what else do we want to talk about? So many. I'm almost like methinks.
Yeah, methinks we should talk about that. So, for those who listen to the podcast, you'll know, but for those who don't, you're going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I declared recently that methinks is back.
Yeah.
And I felt it. I'm good at predicting trends. I wish I weren't, but I am.
It's a curse.
It's a curse more than a blessing because I see stuff that you don't want to know.
Yeah. And you would think that brands would hire him. No, they say that we're scared of that.
There's too much truth.
Yeah, they're like, that would mess with the market too much and literally cause inflation.
So I predicted that methinks was coming back, and
it is, of course, the methinks movement.
the methinks movement.
The hashtag methinks movement. Let's get it trending, y'all.
And look, let's get it trending. Share, retweet, your voice matters. But I was, it was half joke. It's like,
Yes,
of course,
yes,
not
of
really,
course,
not
of course.
really. Until literally yesterday, when someone who we feel neutral about,
Yeah.
named Taylor Swift, posted an Instagram story in which she said,
She said, we're going to be, she was lauding the new single from one Miss Selena Gomez, and she said, we are going to be dancing to this track forever, methinks. To me, that's like, she's jumping on the methinks movement. Like, that's not natural. I don't think that's it's not natural. I would never think of Taylor Swift, although you sort of could see her being like, how do you do, gentlemen? Don't you think that's like her sense of humor?
yeah.
Like
yeah.
she's hanging out with the Haim girls and she's like, ladies?
Yeah. They're like, where should we go? And she's like, indubitably down the street.
Wouldst thou like a macaron?
Yeah. So, I mean, when she said methinks, first of all, I felt paranoid.
Yeah. Well, because it's like, are we not alt?
Yeah. Oh my God.
What's even the difference between us and a Taylor Swift?
I mean, methinks used to be such an underground community movement.
Totally.
And now it's gone mainstream and everyone's doing methinks and it's just not the same.
Yeah. But at the same time, to raise awareness in that, using that kind of platform could be much bigger for the methinks movement than a grassroots campaign. What do you think?
I think you're completely correct. I'm just like, the way that we feel neutral towards her.
Okay, this is actually a revolution that we're starting.
This is bigger than the methinks movement. We have a great idea where instead of loving or hating her, you felt completely neutral.
I think...
And you'd be like, I like this song, but I don't like this thing that she did.
We asked at another show, we were like, who loves her? And it was like spattering of applause. Who hates her? Spattering of applause. Who feels neutrally about her? And you would think that like, in Minnesota, Amy Klobuchar had walked in. Like, the way people were on their feet, like, yes! It was like Meryl Streep at the Oscars. Yes!
I have seen multiple fights break out over Taylor Swift in a way that in real life among 30-year-old gay men, by the way. In a way that is so shocking to me, and I think we need to come together as a community and feel neutral.
Yeah, I actually think the more things we feel neutrally about, the better, because then the things that really matter can shine.
Yeah.
And you know what doesn't matter? The Eras tour.
Yeah, the more neutral we feel about Taylor Swift, the more we can stand Dua Lipa.
Totally.
Oh my God, we're doing it. We're being gay guys. It happened. I was like, nope, we're alt now. We're so crazy. We're different. Nope, we're gay guys.
No. Okay, so we went through methinks. We said everything we want to say about Chicago. What else are we going to talk about?
did you want to talk about the convention?
Oh yeah. Okay, so quite literally mere hours ago, we were in the city of Minneapolis, Minnesota, and
Which is not close, by the way.
Yeah. I've been lied to about the Midwest. It's like larger than actually the United States of America. Somehow. I don't know how that works out, but I'm like, these distances are larger than actually New York to LA.
Yeah. It would be, in my mind, it should be a 4-hour drive from Chicago to Minneapolis.
Yeah. And instead it's
like
you have to cross
22
state
hours?
lines. Yeah. Okay, so we were in a hotel. We enter. We see people in sort of a like anime cosplay. We were like, okay, 1, 2, 3. You better believe it was a convention happening at our hotel. And so then we were at I was saying this last night, but it's like, I'm very inclusive. I'm known for how inclusive I am. But the way my high school bully came out, where I was like in the lobby and I was like, loser, 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 loser.
It was an insane dynamic because, one, I did pick this hotel this time. And as soon as I walked in and saw someone in like a full furry outfit, I was like, George, despite being inclusive, is going to be upset. But so then first, obviously they're very visible. We see them first.
Yeah,
then,
I mean, talk about visibility. You can't unsee it.
Yeah. So then I start to once that sort of becomes numb, I'm like, okay. And then I start seeing a lot of sort of a specific style of beefy gay guy.
Yeah.
Way too many, way more per capita than Minnesota should have. And then I saw a little poster, and it was the Gay Softball World Championships. Also, they were all staying in our hotel.
I think if you got the cosplayers together with the gay softball players, like, we could win the war in Ukraine.
But it created this insane dynamic where then the gay guys were all the jocks and the bullies.
Yeah. And then the nerdy people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It the roles were flipped.
The roles were flipped. It was honestly kind of empowering.
Well, it was like we've all gone too far.
Yeah.
It was like we've gone too far in trying to be masculine or whatever.
I know. I'm sort of like, let's go back to normal prejudices. Who's with me? No. Wow, that must be how Taylor Swift feels. Where whenever she's like, who here has had a boyfriend? And everyone's like,
Today I literally watched a full minute and 30-second clip of Taylor Swift performing live because somebody was like, I can't believe this happened.
yeah.
And I was like, oh, she a bird must have attacked her.
Honey, you wish.
No, I feel neutral.
Yeah, you wish a damn hippogriff would fly into the stadium.
No, and truly,
That's right, Harry Potter reference.
The performance was just her performing a song.
Yeah. Okay, we say this, we're neutral, blah, blah, blah. We were in an Uber just today.
And
Taylor Swift comes on. Wait, Uber?
I have to push back. It was not an Uber. Those were, in fact, my parents driving.
Wow,
I have to push back
sorry.
on that for a second.
We've been in so many Ubers that's what I consider. That's where my mind goes when I think of a car. I can't believe I would call your parents Uber.
Well,
I can't believe I would use the you slur towards your parents. I get in the car with Sam Sarence. I'm like, for George.
You're like, God, it stinks in here.
Anyway, it was. It was, in fact, you are correct. Your parents' car. And a Taylor Swift song comes on. Which one was it? Do you remember?
It was
Wildest Dreams.
Wildest Dreams. That's it.
And the way we were both like, Wildest Dreams. Oh.
Yeah, it was.
So we stand for nothing.
Yeah. I likened it to there was a 5-year period where I was vegetarian, but once.
Clap. Sam probably set back climate change by at least 2 years.
You're welcome. But there were like if I was in a really, really bad mood while I was vegetarian, I would of course go get like a little chicken wrap. But only when I was in a really bad mood.
Yeah. And so wait, the comparison.
And so the comparison was, thank you for keeping me on track.
Listen, if you're falling, I'm catching you.
So I basically feel the way that I enjoy the Taylor Swift song had that same level of shame as eating a little chicken wrap. Where I was like, this is good, but I don't agree.
Wait. Okay, this is actually genius. We like Taylor Swift as a kink. Everyone else is basic and likes Taylor Swift because they have boyfriends.
Yeah.
We like Taylor Swift because it's like sick and hot.
Yeah.
We're like, this is bad, and that's why it feels so good.
It's perversion.
It's perverted. It's perverted and disgusting. Wow.
Well, in that case, put it on.
Damn.
I love that. I love when you
Yeah.
get sex positive.
I'm so sex positive, as everyone here knows. Wait, speaking of sex positive, I keep talking about things we always. All I want to say is, you've had family members at a bunch of our shows.
Yeah, my parents are here tonight.
Okay.
Look to your left, look to your right. One of those is my parents.
But I'm like, we're not like dirty or raunchy comedians, and yet when you feel the presence of a parent, you're like, I'm gonna say like a really fucked up. I'm gonna literally just describe porn for 5 hours. Like, what if I do it? What if I do it?
Yeah, because the whole time you're like, don't say cock, don't say cock.
Yeah.
And then you're just like, cock.
You're literally like, okay, just say anything but cock. Say anything but cock.
It's hard though. I
Yeah.
mean, that is the novel I was describing at the beginning. It's actually about George sort of piecing together my life by meeting every single member of my family across the United States of America.
It's very much like, well, as I said last night, it's Crossroads and Sam is Britney Spears. And I'm Zoe Saldana. So, best of luck with the rest of your career, but I'm gonna be an Avatar, bitch. Okay.
Should we
start the show?
Yeah.
Is that crazy? We are the way we are going to be carried by our guests. And like, we barely have to talk. The way we trust these people, they're so funny.
Yeah.
We're so excited for all three of them. It's gonna be a rocket. It's gonna be Eras Tour level. And you're not gonna feel neutrally about it by the end. Okay. All right. Well, there's no way around it. Please put your hands together for Eunji Kim!
Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm just spilling everywhere.
Eunji, I just spilled all over myself.
Spilling.
Whereas I'm dry.
Being dry, straight.
See, that's true, actually.
That's true.
That's true.
I know, that's why I'm always moist.
Wait, what was up with when everyone pretended they didn't like the word moist?
I don't know.
You know,
That was like a mass psychosis.
Yes, it was. Mandela effect, is that what it's called?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, everyone had Mandela effect.
If you have Mandela effect, get your annual checkup, because if they catch it early.
Moist is cool.
Yeah, speak on that.
Speak on that.
Eunji,
I've never met a moist thing that I didn't enjoy. Face.
Wait, now I'm trying to
cake,
think.
Frog.
You don't want a wet blanket.
You don't want
famously, you
a
want
moist
a dry.
blanket? Famously, a spa experience.
That's very glass half full.
What a beautiful
Oh, you don't think I
sentiment.
thought about this?
You know, that is so interesting.
Yes, I think it's so bizarre. I always thought it was like white people things, and I was like, they don't like this word moist, but in Korea, famously, this is the best thing. What are you guys talking about? Get it real.
Okay, so moist is a race. If you don't like moist, that's racist.
I think that's such a clear and straightforward thing.
And I actually wanna apologize for at one
Thank
point in my
you.
life not liking moist.
Let's make a
I've
room
listened
for
and
some
learned
acknowledgments
since then.
here. Thank you.
Eunji, we ask all of our guests, what were the vibes like backstage?
Pristine.
Wow.
It was really good backstage. It was the love was moist, and it was just like it wasn't damp, you know. Like it was like it
Yeah.
felt good. It was a good basement situation. It was like the humidity was perfect.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
You know, there's something about being in a basement with perfect humidity in the Midwest
Yes.
that really sets me free. That's when my true personality can come out.
It's you know what I'm talking about during
Of course.
during a cool basement during the summer.
So far,
Thank you. Yes. We're
So
speaking
far-
Midwestern truths here.
this conversation so far is only about humidity. What? Humidity straight? No.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot to do our straight topics. You know what? Let's do them after our first guest.
Love that.
Okay, so Eunji.
We're very loose, by the way. Yeah. Because we don't believe in structure, we don't believe in laws, and
Okay.
And we also trust you guys to fill in the blanks.
yeah. And if you're like, hey, isn't there supposed to be an order to this? It's like, why are you a cop?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, sorry we don't have a topic sentence in 5 paragraphs.
yeah. So, essentially, we're a podcast about straight culture. So now I have to ask, do you have a straight topic for us today?
I do. The thing that I think is so straight is AP US history.
Wow.
It is. The head nods.
People are rioting.
People are going buck wild. That was crazy.
People are burning history books. Like,
You
wait,
guys saw
stop.
a statue tumble it from?
Sounds like a lot of people got 4s on that exam. Yes.
Okay, I have to say this, which is I didn't go to high school in America. So can you two explain to me what AP US history is?
So wait, you actually don't know what it is?
I mean, I know there are AP classes and it stands for advanced placement. And so I assume that's the one that's for US history. Is that wrong?
That's literally the entire
That is the entire
explanation.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's not much more to it than that.
But the recognition people had, I'm like, there's something.
Well, we can't explain the societal,
Totally.
the soft power that
Yeah.
AP US history has.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say one thing, and then I will truly take a back seat and listen and learn about U.S. history. One time when I was in high school in the country of Greece, I had a friend from America come and visit, and she was, actually no, I was in college, so she was studying to be a teacher, and she was asking me about the educational system in Greece, and she was like, so how do you do history? And I'm like, well, we'll do like world history, then European history, then Greek history, and then sort of like repeat that. And she looks at me almost like, oh, sweetie. And she goes, okay, but when do you do US history? And I'm not making that up. That was a real conversation. This is a woman from Portland, Oregon. And she was like, wait a minute, something's missing here.
And I'm going to go on a limb here and say she was right. Especially in Greece, get real. And that's because I took U.S. history, and
Yeah.
that's how I know about our interventions there.
Okay.
Okay, so what about AP US history specifically feels straight to you?
Okay, so the ones that are like the recognition here, so I'm just going to go through sort of for our friend. The advanced placement. Who is the most advanced placed in our society? Straights.
Right.
U.S., famously the straightest country.
Okay.
And then history,
Yeah.
famously straight. No more explanation needed. Thank you.
I do agree with you that like, it's like, if you want to go gay, sociology.
Okay, so 100%. So of the advanced placement classes available, there are ones that are gay. Psychology, exactly. AP Psych, gay. AP English, gay. AP Art History, gay. But I would say that also veers into like AP Biology, bi.
Yeah.
AP Spanish, also bi.
Yeah. And Polly.
And Polly, thank you.
AP Spanish is literally Vicky Cristina Barcelona.
Exactly. So
I'm like, to reference Woody Allen movies. So bold.
Open with Kanye and then reference Woody Allen.
I'm like, damn, the edgelord is really jumping out.
The way that we were literally I can't even. Okay, don't be mad at me for what I'm about to say. We were at the airport and we passed a Cinnabon, and I turned to Sam and I was like, Louis C.K. has this bit about Cinnabon. And then I proceeded to narrate the bit. And Sam was just like, keep walking, keep walking, keep walking.
To be like, this is the man I tied my gay podcast to? Just when I thought I was safe.
Anyway.
I mean, I love the Reddit early aughts
It's
vibe
crazy.
off of
It's
this.
crazy.
Like, I do. I love it.
We're doing horseshoe theory where like there are enough gay people. I'm like, now
You're back.
I'm taking AP US history.
Well, I think one thing about history that really feels straight to me is that it's like the dates are so necessary.
I mean,
And that's why
truly.
it's math.
Yes. No, and that's, you take history, which is inherently gossip, right? And
Yeah.
like,
Totally.
And you standardize
and
it.
you standardize it. And not
Yeah.
only do you standardize it, you ask someone to take a test upon it.
Right.
And now I'm grading you, I'm judging you. And it's the academic rigor of it all. Like anything that is rigorous academically, straight. So like, and also in a place that is like in high school, like a place that sensibly we all know is famously gay. To do and bring this rigor to it
Yeah.
makes it straight, and it like renders it in some way, which I think is very toxic, which makes it straight.
Totally.
Well, I like gay history is like so playful because you can just sort of be like, the brick was thrown.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, true.
And then a bunch of queens got into it.
Yeah.
True. Like
I mean, the way like we were talking about this the other day, you can be just at a gay bar and be like, you can smell the history here. And then someone's like, okay, literally name one thing that happened. And you're like, if you know, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a walkout or a sit-in.
Sit-in.
Or a
Boycott,
sip and twirl.
yeah.
A death drop.
Just know it was huge.
That's all right. But outside of that, it's like, to me, AP US history is definitely like ESPN culture. Like it is.
Yeah.
It's baby lawyers, right? Like it's something about that, because like something you should know about straight culture is that it's not a monolith, and
Progressive.
Yeah, much like
inclusive.
LGBTQ.
yes, we have to remember this. And so there's like this subset of very specifically like aggro NY, like New York Times crossword doing. We get the wordle on the first try.
Wow, yes.
Like
yes, say that.
it is competitive, it is aggressive, and it is about being right. It's something about it. It's like it's the beginnings of Ben Shapiro's. It's the beginning of the Jordan Petersons.
Well, you want to be like, I win every argument because I know the number. And it's like, no, that's not how it works.
No.
I do want to say, just a quick sidebar, is that sometimes I see people that still post like their Wordle ranking. And I'm like, we need to send someone to check in.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And I guarantee you that person either got a 3 on their AP US exam, as in they did not obtain college credits.
Right.
Thank you.
And actually, thank you, because I did not know what
Yeah.
that meant.
And I actually forgot that.
Or they got a 5, which is like they really did well on it. So
Okay.
it's like it's either insecure or like this bravura that is unnecessary. And you know, it's something about that. It's like the ESPN of it all. Like that's what I was recognizing, because I was in an AP US history class. Also, did any of you guys have an AP US teacher that was a woman? Oh my gosh.
Okay, but who had a man? Yeah. And now,
I mean,
and that's sociology, by the way, what I just did. That's quantitative sociology, and that also is valid and more valid than history.
It is something about it that it's like what you're talking about with the dates. It's where like science meets the social, right? I guess if it was humanities, which it should very much be, it's like it should be much more free. You know, it's like this podcast. It should be freewheeling. It should be loose.
Yeah. The best thing about the humanities, it's like fake.
Yeah.
Well, and also I think the AP is a very specific
Correct.
program.
Yeah.
Because you're sort of like, one, it's like you're not like, oh, I'm really interested in history. Like, I'd love to learn about the Civil War.
No.
Like, you're like, no, I want to do the best at history.
Yes. I want to win history, and specifically U.S. history.
Yeah.
And the culture around it, because it's probably one of the most common AP classes taught in our country. So it's like it is that of it. Like you can meet someone, you go to whatever sort of like Ohio State. This bitch just covered her face. But and like you know the experience and the exam is the same. So like regardless of how shitty your public school system may be, like they got it together for this class in some way, and the kids that are attracted to that and attracted to doing well in it, extremely straight. The baby lawyer. It's West Wing.
Yeah.
It's West Wing.
It's the West Wing like vibe and culture, which is exceedingly like straight, but like well-meaning. It's like we're liberal, but we are patriotic. Yeah.
It's like it's that thing where they're like, yeah, we know America's like has its problems, but what if we ignored it?
Yeah. It's like I've read Zen, but I still love Louis C.K.
But I'm not going to celebrate America every single day.
It is truly like something about that really resonates with me because I do love the competition of it all. It is like it's the American in me, like not the everything else. But it is the aggressive part of it, and like the winning and the. I don't know. I think that's also where I saw my first boner, like because
in AP US history.
100% because
I didn't expect that.
Just when I thought I understood this topic.
Yeah.
no, he's very happily married.
What
And,
got him hard?
This is the thing. It's like just at that time and that point in high school where like I don't know about men.
It's sort of anything.
Yeah, it's anything,
Yeah.
and it could be it's like Man Act, boing. Okay, not enough of you know about the Man Act.
Yeah, well, we asked who took US history, not who got a 5. I don't know what they taught at Ohio State, but...
So I think before you potentially head out, I have to ask.
Wow. Before you potentially head out.
See, in my mind, that was a genius segue. Because we do this thing with all of our guests where we're like, so do you have anything else to say? And they're like, no, I just did like a 15-minute talk. And so we're like, okay, bye. So I thought that would be a genius segue, but I did want to ask, what did you get on the exam?
I got a very respectable 4. Thank you very much.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is so funny that I'm sorry, hold on. Your argument is that if you got a 3 or a 5, that's straight, and you got a 4.
You know.
I mean, it does feel like maybe you're working backwards from your own experience there. That is genius.
Well,
to walk in here and be like, well, yeah, so if you get a 3, that means you're like cocky but incompetent. And if you get a 5, it's like, relax, nerd. Anyway, I got a 4 and I'm iconic.
No. Yeah, genius. I mean, it really is a case of the winners write the history books.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, good.
Well-
I Goldilocks. I'm sorry.
No, sometimes neutral is best.
Yes.
Well, we've learned that a lot over and over again tonight. Eunji, any final thoughts on AP US history?
I do. Thank you so much for asking me. I really don't. I'm so glad that you guys all agreed. And and I was really ready to defend my life. But thank you guys. Yeah, that's
Give it up for Eunji Kim, everybody. Wow. Okay.
Well, that was groundbreaking.
That was incredible.
That was crazy.
I feel like I learned U.S. history.
I definitely did. And my segue wasn't a sleigh.
Wait, no, it was genius.
Well, it was genius, but in like a rude way.
No.
Don't get me wrong. It was so smart.
Sometimes you got to be rude to be smart.
You think George Washington was polite?
Well-behaved men rarely make history.
Coco Chanel.
Coco Chanel.
Did we want to do ours?
I mean, now I'm like, what if we fully flop? Basically, what we've been doing at these
We could
shows,
literally
and this
just
is the
skip it.
first time. Okay, I guess I'll stop.
Go ahead.
No, so for these shows, what we've been doing, sort of in the beginning, to like demonstrate what the pod is all about, we'll come up with our straight topics and just do like a few sentences on them, and then bring out the first guest. And we sort of forgot to do that. What if we just say them really fast? Is that okay?
Okay.
I don't know. So mine was no-show socks.
And what speaks to you about that?
I mean, well, of course it's shame-based. It's like you wanna hide something. It's very like I'm trying to think of another. I mean, it's almost like pasties, but for men.
Well,
It's also boat shoe oriented, where you're like, it's like if you're gonna wear boat shoes, you better be in pain because you deserve it.
yeah, there's an invulnerability to it.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's also like, I think there's this thing where some straight people straight men specifically, like to pretend that they are not making a fashion choice. Like they're like, no, I am the absence of fashion. Because if I were fashion, it would be gay.
This is one of your big thoughts.
This is one of my big thoughts. And
No, I'm serious, you guys.
guys, this isn't a fucking joke. This is one of my big thoughts. You can't have an absence of fashion. Even if you're making the choice to not make a choice, you're making a choice.
Basically, Sam is very Meryl Streep in The Devil Wears Prada, where it's like, oh, you think this has nothing to do with you? That's you talking to someone wearing no-show socks at the Crab Shack.
At the Crab Shack.
And wait, what was your
Okay,
topic?
and mine is
This
controversial.
is controversial, actually.
Which is,
And if you guys don't like it, I'll be on your side.
okay, so mine actually is Italian food.
Boo!
I think Italian food specifically as like your going out meal
Yeah. No,
is
it's
a
true.
way to be like, well, I'm being fancy, but I'm not challenging myself in any way.
Yeah. It's the default cuisine.
Yeah.
When you think going out, it's like, what's dinner emoji? It's spaghetti and red sauce. It's not going to be a like I malfunction, they have to wheel me out.
No,
Anyway,
I'm
it's not
gonna
going to be like
squirm.
it's not going to be like a fried rice. It's gonna be a pasta. It's gonna be pizza even.
Yeah.
There's
For people over here, he just said the word pizza and somebody snorted. And yeah, we snort shame here.
yeah. So I think Italian food, I do think it's straight, not necessarily in a bad way, just in the sense that it's the default.
Of course straight is not bad.
We've always said that.
Straight is so beautiful.
Yeah. So some of the all four of our parents are straight. Not a lot of you can say that. Okay. Well, I think that was worth it.
Yeah, no, I love doing it sort of out of order. It's
Totally.
like a deconstructed episode.
There was another thing we forgot, and now I've forgotten it again.
Well,
So
maybe
I'll
after the
remember
next guest.
after the next guest.
Because here's a hint: I have no idea what it is, so I can't wait.
Yeah, there's really nothing else I can say about that, I guess. All right, well,
So
should
now
we...
that everyone's cold as ice.
No! No, everyone actually loved our straight topics.
No, you're so right. You're so right.
If anything, I would say this crowd loved our topics more than any other crowd did when we did them in the beginning. Well, sometimes you need an underdog narrative. They were like, are they going to stick the landing? Even though it's an hour into the show.
And with that being said, I think we should bring out our next guest.
I completely agree.
Who agrees? Okay, we're so excited. Please give it up for Derry Queen.
I mean,
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Chicago. Okay, can I say something? Y'all look gorgeous, okay? How we doing, boys?
When someone comes in and doms us,
honey.
to come in and do physical comedy at us,
when we're
Right.
trying to create an intellectual vibe,
Welcome to Chicago, home of improv comedy, okay?
honey, you
Right.
don't have to tell me I took a musical improv class here.
You should kill yourself. It's just a thought I have. It's just a thought. So my back is like to this side of the room. Is that okay? I look great? Shut up. All right.
Well, we ask all of our guests this. What are the vibes like backstage?
The vibes are terrible. I'm not gonna.
Sorry about
and
that.
I will say, and I don't think Eunji brought this up. Y'all could have had any food you wanted down there, and they get deep dish pizza. Right, baby.
what is going on with these booze? Like,
This is so weird.
side is
You
everyone
guys
on?
made it. We didn't
we're
invent
literally
this.
trying to support the local economy.
Right, honey. I should have gone to the damn Wiener Circle then. Okay. The owner of the Wiener Circle is here. Right. No, it's actually insane to get deep dish pizza when you know a drag queen's on the lineup. So
That was hateful of us.
That was hateful.
yeah. And
But
I'm still corseted, so.
yeah. Well, we also had club soda.
Okay. Right.
I think, Derry, the deep
Right.
dish pizza is because we're like humble and shy.
Yeah.
Honey, if you're oh wait, this is gonna be a good joke. The only people from Chicago are gonna get. Honey, if you're humble, you should go to Humble Park. You know what I'm talking about? Hey! All right. Whatever.
Can we cut her mic?
I think the straight thing in this room are these two faggots sitting in front of me. Whatever.
This is
Whatever.
insane.
See if I care. I come out here acting like it's not like a huge honor for me to be here.
All right.
Whatever.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck, by the way.
All right. Sit down. So, Derry.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna continue like normal. Do you have a straight topic for us today?
I do. I was gonna do getting COVID, but
Wait, that's good.
Yeah, I like
That's
that. Yeah.
Wait, what?
But
But then
what's
what
the
did
one
you
wanna
decide?
do?
the other one is I think more universal. COVID is very small, actually.
Yeah.
No one's ever had it.
Didn't make much of a splash.
No, not really. 2020 was awesome.
Well, we got that Cheeto out of the White House.
Oh, right. Okay, can I say something?
Please.
What are your thoughts about the mugshot? What are your thoughts?
We actually the way we already are. That's going to be part of our final segment. So no spoilers.
Okay. So I'll just kill myself real quick.
Yeah, just to be clear, so far you're not doing a great job. Okay.
See if I care.
So has whatever always been like your catchphrase?
That's actually a great.
No,
catchphrase.
my catchphrase is usually, "Why don't you get that giant cock out and let me suck it?" That's usually what it is.
Derry, did you miss the part where my parents are here?
And then I have to say, whatever.
Okay.
Oh my God! And the physical comedy again. You are
Right.
ladies and gentlemen, Gilda Radner.
Honey, that's Mr. Gildner Radner to you.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
So it's not COVID.
It's
It's
not
not
COVID.
COVID.
What is your topic?
It is choosing Bowser when you play Mario Kart. Right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I'm. The way I once again don't know this topic. Which one is Bowser?
You honestly,
Turtle?
yeah, sort of.
Shell. Right?
It's like a turtle if he was hung.
Yeah.
But it's the one with the shell.
He has a shell.
He's really
Okay, you're
big.
mad at me.
George, I feel that you are feigning ignorance.
I'm not.
I think because something is lowbrow, something you're like, oh, I've never heard of it. It's like you can't like walk through a grocery store without finding out who Bowser is. You know what I mean?
Read him.
Okay.
Destroy the twink.
All right, so say more about
What is straight
what
about
is straight
that
about
to you?
choosing Bowser.
What if I literally was like, no? What would you do? No, okay. You have so many gay options.
Right.
Okay, you could pick Peach, but make her Daisy. You know what I mean? Change her color to be that's the Super Smash Brothers, but still,
Yeah.
right? Also, Super Smash Brothers. Gay or straight, everybody? Thank you.
Gay.
Thank you. It's just the straightest choice because Bowser, also Wario as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, there's a celebration of straightness when you choose Bowser because it's like we already know,
right.
and like you could pick Luigi for example, and that would show you were an ally,
Right.
and it would be like I'm not here to
To me, it and sorry if I'm ignorant again, but is Luigi to me is like Robin and Batman and Robin. Like he's gay.
he's he's literally gay.
Okay.
Can I say what Luigi is? Luigi is a like a power bottom, lights off, come and come dump guy.
Yeah.
Hey parents, hey.
Okay, so
I'm literally
Right.
right now. I'm being like I've never heard these words. I've never heard these.
Right.
No, but
that's like me and Bowser. You're like, is that the one?
yeah.
Right.
So, okay, for context, George, Luigi, all of his pictures in the games are him literally doing,
That's so true.
okay.
That's so true.
and he has his own solo video game in which he's vacuuming a mansion.
Yeah.
All right. I'm there. All right. So to me, Peach feels almost like on the nose.
Too obvious.
That's what
That's
I mean.
for an old queer, you
Yeah.
know? That's
It's
for
an
the old queer in a robe.
Yeah, who's like, when I was young, I couldn't pick Peach, and now I can.
No, it's for literally like the old guy at like the piano bar who's like, "What's with this day thing?"
Right.
Anyway,
Right.
let's do Send in the Clowns.
Right. Right.
Damn.
By the way, I'm not wearing any underwear, so if you see me looking like a Ken doll down here, that's what's Look at this. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Derry, I have to.
Hey, girl.
I have to say something.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not being honest in this conversation. I don't play as Bowser, but in Smash, I play as Ganondorf now.
No, you can have a verbal reaction. You can have a verbal. All right, what do we think about that? Boo. Hot. Someone said hot. Hot. Go to therapy, bitch. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ganondorf, he is strong.
Is that a crime?
It's basically like playing like Arnold Schwarzenegger with a giant nose.
Yeah. I feel like when people find that out about me, I feel embarrassed.
Yeah.
It feels like something I'm hiding from the world and
Yeah.
trying to stay closeted about.
The way I
to be
have no
honest.
idea what any of this means.
Okay, shut up. No.
Okay,
can
so
I say
wait, okay,
something?
first of all, hold on.
Can I say, you're a
understand-
Kirby ass bitch. That's what you are.
So true.
I
so
got
true.
no idea. Okay.
You're the
Ganondorf.
Yeah, George. It sounds like you heard me loud and fucking clear.
And what universe is this creature in?
Zelda.
Zelda.
Okay. Well, I know Link.
Yeah, because you're gay as hell. We get it.
So Ganondorf, is that the Gandalf of Zelda?
No.
No. Okay.
He's the
What does he
Bowser
look like?
of Zelda.
Oh, okay. And what does he look like?
He's the big, muscular, bad guy, you know?
Who knows? Okay.
Right.
Who at any point has not known a character that has been mentioned? Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And can I say something?
And I'll say y'all at the book club.
You know, people were so vocal about the beginning of this that I was like, well, I guess suddenly we're back at the anime convention.
I know. I was suddenly like, I am literally the gay softball players about to beat up the anime people.
I instantly code switched, started talking about Ganondorf.
You really did instantly
Yeah.
go to.
And now I'm so embarrassed.
Well,
It's all right.
Okay.
so what do you choose?
When I'm playing Mario Kart,
yeah.
You're like,
I'm
I
literally
don't
like,
know.
girl.
Yes, whatever
Okay.
you say, he'll go, what's that?
Excuse me.
Was that
I know
an
Mario.
Iliad?
You know Mario.
I know. What's the big ape?
What the hell?
It's not King Kong.
It's
Donkey Kong.
Hee haw.
All right. I
Okay,
know
y'all
Donkey
hated that
Kong.
one. Okay.
All right. So who do you choose?
When I play Mario Kart, I either choose Koopa Troopa, who's
Go
a
off.
little turtle guy.
Okay.
Guy's pushing it.
Yeah.
NB, non-binary.
Something.
Some. You're like, I don't know. I either play a Koopa Troopa or like Baby Mario. They're cute. They're
Okay,
cute.
that is the
Those
most
are the
LGBTQ+.
gayest things. Yeah.
Yeah. But where in the LGBTQ plus? Is it the plus?
Well,
When you are Baby Mario, I actually think you are being B.
A bitch.
Baby Mario to
Bisexual.
me is so like you're bi and you're like, I'm just gonna be random.
Right. Right. Look, it could go either way, okay?
Yeah.
Depends how much tequila I've had. Right.
And what's the other one?
Who'd I say? Koopa Troopa.
Okay, intersex. Next question.
Right. Right. What did we learn tonight? You gotta play Mario Kart. It's so fun.
Yeah, George, at some point you just do need the cultural education.
Okay, I'm one of these people that like when I. This is the trauma of the period of my life where I'll say it, in an immigrant family in New Jersey. And I did not fit in with the other kids, and I went to play Mario Kart, and I didn't know what all the little arrows were, and I would always lose.
Arrows.
Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what the arrow
It doesn't come naturally to all of us. And people are like, there's a method to the madness. I'm like, well, I'm pressing all the buttons. Nothing's working.
I'm just hearing excuses.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it stopped you in any other field. You know what I mean?
Okay, suddenly
That's a compliment.
I'm being cosplay for not playing video games, and you guys are being the jocks.
That's the hottest thing anyone's ever said to me. Wow, okay.
Well, Derry, do you have any final thoughts on Bowser in Mario Kart specifically?
Mario Kart specifically. Can I say, is it still the #1 gross movie of the year, Mario? No, Barbie?
Barbie. Yeah, that's who I'm choosing next time I play Mario Kart.
Right. I have no final thoughts.
Slime. Give it up for Derry Queen, everybody!
Thank you.
Wow. Okay, the way you're bullying me,
I'm sorry.
it's crazy.
Well, I want to say
You're literally, this is Sam to me. Be normal.
I seem to remember you yelling that at people at the anime con yesterday. Now when the mirror's on you, it's bad. No, I want to say there's being domed is one thing. We've been domed hundreds of times
Yes.
by our illustrious guests.
Yes.
But that was terrifying.
I would say we were debased.
I could feel my accolades being stripped from me.
We were thrown out of. We are literally the little girl in Hereditary. We're thrown out of a car, bloodied, into the street.
Yeah. And the movie goes on.
Yeah, that's like not even the climax. Wow.
George, look at me. We've got this.
As long as I'm with you, nothing can tear me down.
And with that, I think we should bring up our next guest. Our final
Steven.
guest.
Well, you guys, there's no way around it. It's Maggie Winters!
What's up? Is it on?
You know, I'm not.
Is this on?
Say it again.
Hey. I told them I would bring them out tequila sodas. Oh, I said, let me know if you want it. They're like, how would we let you know? I said, oh, for sure. I'll just do it anyway then. Sorry. Sorry, I know somebody and I can't look at them.
No, when we were about to bring you out, I was like, oh my God, I hope she actually meant that about the tequila soda.
I'm not a liar sometimes.
Yeah, a lot of these comedy types, big liars.
They would be like, I'm bringing you out shots, and they wouldn't.
You're being so Jennifer Lawrence on a talk show right now. It's crazy. You are immediately out. You're out the
that's
gate.
so true.
No, you're. It's actually so. What you're doing is so sneaky. You're coming out and you're like charm. You're like.
Okay,
You're literally like Jimmy.
Current.
I mean, George has media studies background. He sees this. He sees right through all of
That's
this.
right. I have a master's degree from a program that is no longer accredited. As of last
Wait,
year,
what
look
did
it
she
up.
say in Hot Ones? And she's like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Or it's like, I heard you have a funny story. And she's like, oh yeah, so I was like at a gas station and I fell.
Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm pissed. What the hell?
So he was basically saying that's what you are.
I'm at a gas station. All right, I'm turning the Jennifer off immediately. What's up, bitches?
Well, we have to ask what are the vibes like backstage.
Okay, Derry of classic toxic.
The The way Derry was being so nice backstage comes out and
Yeah.
immediately tries to make
Fake.
us cry.
The way I did not see that coming, she was so kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
Sweetie
like,
Angel,
thank you
and
guys so
then-
much for having me.
Yes, the horns come out when the attention happens. Backstage is. Hello? Someone call?
A diva down?
Backstage is amazing. It is a basement, and I have to defend something right now. Okay.
She's
Deep
running.
dish pizza is not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not. Okay, you did get the wrong kind. They got Giordano's. Whatever. Okay. They don't know. They don't know.
I need to say something. First of all, we didn't order it.
Okay. They didn't order it. So they didn't know, and
blame
that's
the
you know.
venue.
I didn't say who did.
Oh,
You blame the venue.
Did I eat a slice? Of course I did.
I thought it was great, by the way.
Our pizza is tavern style. That's our OG.
Okay.
But when you're from out of town, every single thing is like you're gonna get shot or eat pizza deep dish, and that's what you're gonna do. So the shooting's coming. Did Derry tell one of you to kill yourself?
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
I believe it was me.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to clarify because I was like, I said the shooting thing, but I don't think that's a little less than like, okay. Is this still Jennifer Lawrence vibes?
I actually do think Jennifer Lawrence would be like, Jimmy, kill yourself.
Agree. But the vibes are really beautiful down there.
Doesn't sound like it, but
No, they are. Eunji and Derry are two amazing people. They should be locked up for sure.
Yeah.
But I do love them.
We're in touch with
Thank you.
the
That's all you have to say. That's
Social
all you have to
workers.
say.
Yeah, social workers.
we're in touch with social workers and mental health professionals.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Yes.
the thing we forgot to say.
It's a
I'm almost
very
like-
deconstructed show.
Okay, I'm almost like, should we just talk about it with Maggie? No, we
No.
can't. Okay, we can't. Okay.
Maggie has a topic,
Maggie has a topic.
and we would love to hear what it is.
We about to kick me off stage? No. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to hear my topic?
Yeah.
Okay. So I do have to say, I am a Chicago girly. I want to do something Chicago. But I was thinking, and then I was like, the bean, that's gay. So I was like, what's a very straight thing? St. Patrick's Day.
Totally.
And we are a city that rides very hard for that holiday. And I know a lot about it.
Yeah, the thing I know about it is the river gets dyed green.
Yes.
What is up with that?
That's a great question. So we dye the river green to kind of remind people. Holiday is here. And we have 3 St. Patrick's Day parades. North side, downtown, south side.
Wow.
And the best one is the south side one. Because that's where I'm from and that's where the Irish people live. And they are all aggressively straight and cops. And and also in unions, all my family, but every one of my cousins is like, yeah. Yes. Every one of my cousins, Patrick, Sean, Brendan. I work in the union. I drink Miller Lite, and they asked me how the north side is. Like they could never visit. They're like, "Oh, what's it like up there?"
You're
And-
describing Sam's dream man, by the way.
All right, let me make some.
Like in a union, kind of cop-like, drinks Miller Lite, is at the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's not something I would choose, but we don't choose. what
How do you
we're
feel
into.
about has a wife?
Wow.
Unfortunately, of course, the hottest thing on earth.
Yes, yeah. So,
My parents are here.
oh my God, are they?
Yes.
Where are they?
I can't tell you that. Oh my goodness.
Found them.
The way we've had our backs turned to them the whole time
I
does
know.
not feel correct.
It's the only way.
Okay, you're right. All right, wait, can I say one thing about St.
Please.
Patrick's Day parade? So, growing up, St. Patrick's Day parade is so aggressively, just it's so aggro, and it's so
Yes.
like, you're like, there is violence being committed.
Yes.
And so then when I remember, like, when I, at some point in my life, learned about the actual history of Ireland and that Irish people were oppressed, I was like, but they seem so empowered. I was like, it's crazy that at one point they were, like, they seem like they've always been on top, judging by this parade.
You would think. Yeah. It's like having all the confidence and having nothing. And it's like amazing. And even to this day, like my cousins, like they should not be as happy as it kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
They never experienced depression besides like when it comes to alcohol, you know.
Totally.
We don't have to go there. All my uncles are alcoholics. Shout out. Sober.
Well, that's a big part of St. Patrick's Day, and I actually think there's a difference between straight drinking culture and gay drinking culture, which is
majorly.
like there's no one at St. Patrick's Day parade that's like strolling with a martini, a spicy mezcal margarita, perhaps.
You're slamming whatever comes out of the
It's
keg.
fuel.
Yeah.
My family has a huge St. Patrick's Day party every year. We put a tent up in my parents' backyard, and this is the only gay twist we have is we start the day with Catholic Mass in our backyard. Yeah.
Whoa. Wait, I'm sorry, where is the mass?
In our backyard. And it's not you're thinking big backyard, small backyard.
Oh, okay.
And everyone crowds in the tent, and then they're like, my uncle's a priest.
Can you do a... Wait, I'm sorry.
I was going to ask if they hire a priest.
No, it's my
Can
uncle.
you do a mass anywhere?
If you're a priest.
Oh, and your uncle is a priest.
My uncle's a priest, yeah.
Okay, union?
Union. That was slay. I love that.
Okay.
And then it's only half hour, boop, boop, boop. And then they're like, let's start drinking now. Let's eat corned beef now.
Do you ever feel like you want to stop celebrating it?
No, when I was younger, I would be like, this sucks. This isn't the vibe. And now that I'm older, I'm like, I love my family. I love St. Patrick's Day. When I say I love St. Patrick's Day, people are like, they're like, you should be put at the bottom of the river.
See, this is crazy because for some reason, I loved it so much as a child.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this is the purest holiday ever. It's sort of just, it's about dressing green and sort of vibing out.
Yes.
And then every year since, I'm like, oh no, now it literally feels like when I am celebrating St. Patrick's Day, it literally feels like I'm just waving like a Blue Lives Matter flag.
Yeah.
And so
Okay,
I
wait.
am sort of like, I can't do it.
That I will be so clear. I stay at my house because the second you start wandering, even if you go to the parade, you're like, I saw too much. Or like one year there was a cop and he was using a Cubs, and we're like very White Sox on the south side, Cubs lighter. And I was like, Cubs lighter. And he's like, no, don't tell anybody. Like had a breakdown, like was going to arrest me. And I was like, I can't leave my house. What?
People are screaming. What?
Oh, Cubs debit card.
My Cubs debit card.
Were you listening when
You
Sam
have a
was...
Cubs debit card?
Sam had it.
I thought someone was saying like you dropped your debit card. I was like, it's not up here.
I had a Cubs debit card, and I would still have it, except they discontinued it.
Are you a Cubs fan?
Okay. And stop yelling.
You guys...
We don't care.
Do not yell.
Wait, but things come in threes, so you have to yell one more thing. I said them. Sorry. Am I supposed to be mad?
We need Derry back up here to fucking yell at you guys.
You
Wait,
guys.
I have a central. I literally a repressed thought just came to me. A repressed St. Patrick's Day thought. Do you want to hear it?
I want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Picture this.
We were both butt naked.
This is my family's first year in New Jersey as immigrants. Okay, my mom takes me to she signs me up for soccer.
Yeah.
I'm in second grade. I don't know what St. Patrick's Day is. The coach has dyed green hair. Comes out and is like, come on, boys, let's go, let's do this. I get so scared that a guy with green hair is yelling at me that I start crying. And go and like hug my dad, and I'm like, I don't want to do soccer anymore. And I never did.
So you're saying literally St. Patrick's Day made you gay?
Kind of, yeah.
St. Patrick's Day ended your soccer career.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
But like in some ways, I feel like soccer is kind of gay. So like he put a straight stop to it. He was
Totally.
like, "You're done."
Yeah.
I have to talk about. I can't not talk about St. Patrick's Day without talking about my father because he is like. He's a very liberal man, but he is Irish pride, ride or die, and he so much so that he took a test for the Tribune. This is like in 2001 to prove he was 100% Irish. he took a blood test and he was like, I am. And they were like, and then the article was like, Willie Winters, he is Irish, and like that's all it was. He painted our basement. It is the green, Kelly green. Every poster is either of the White Sox or something that says like Ireland on it. And it is just his whole personality. One time we went to France and someone told them there was like an Irish painter in like the Musée d'Orsay, and he like went and he's like, I'm here to see the Irish painter. And they were like, no, we don't have that. And he was like, someone told me about the Irish painter. Like the man, yeah.
Does he love Sally Rooney?
Because that we could sort of bond over.
That would be awesome. I should ask him.
She's sort of the pride of Ireland these days.
Yeah, you're right.
You should get him a Sally Rooney book for St. Patrick's Day. Get him normal people for St. Patrick's Day.
My dad would never talk to me again, probably. My dad does I've never even heard my dad fart. Like he is not joking like that.
Okay.
Huh.
Isn't that crazy?
This is confusing because I'm like super into St. Patrick's Day parade, green basement, never farts.
Yeah, now I've seen everything.
He farts, but not in front of his daughter. I think that to him is like, if he had like his own rules, it'd be like, never fart in front of my daughter.
I do.
If he knew I was saying this on a podcast, he would put me at the bottom of the river again.
The Green River.
There's also a pop called Green River, you know?
There's a what?
A pop called Green River.
A pond?
Pop. Soda. Sorry, soda. What do you call it?
No, I used to live here.
Oh, see.
Well, when I said pop, you didn't.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know.
thank
Well, it was just your deep Irish accent. Was throwing me for a loop. Throwing me for the loop, which I know. I do. Your dad's affiliation with Irish does feel similar. I can relate.
With Irish.
I can totally relate because I do feel like I have a similar affiliation with gay.
Yes.
Where like someone will be like, "Oh, there's a painter," and I'll be like, "Okay," and then they'll be like, "He's gay."
Yeah.
Sam is like, hold the phone. A gay painter? Now I've seen
I'm
everything.
gonna start looking at museums.
Yes.
We're talking sketches of cocks?
Yeah, that is. Well, you guys should hang out. And you could be like, have a game show like, is it gay or is it Irish?
Okay, that's actually a genius segment, and next time in Chicago we're doing it.
Thank you.
When I learned that Irish people were persecuted was when in Bend It Like Beckham.
Yes, 100%.
That is quite literally when I was like, what's this about? And then I like asked my parents. She's like talking about being
Indian.
prejudiced against because she's Indian.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
I was trying to find the right verb. And then he's like, you think I don't get it? I'm Irish.
That is a big Irish problem.
And I literally remember.
I do know people that will actually be like, and so were the Irish. And it's like, my aunt told me, she's like, my great aunt was like, if you ever date a British person,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm fully an American. She was like, you'll be dead to this family. But then she died, so.
Got her.
Joke's on her. Yeah.
Joke's on her.
Bye, bitch. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry I called your grandmother a bitch.
Yeah.
No, it was my great aunt, and she wasn't like, she was mean.
Okay.
Okay.
I
well, in
cleaned
that
out her
case,
house
then-
when she died, and she was addicted to vitamins.
Well, that sounds good though.
Yeah. Yeah. She was probably really
Unless
healthy.
vitamins mean something different in Chicago.
No, it means, but when you're cleaning out like hundreds and hundreds of bottles of vitamins, you're kind of like something was wrong.
Well, it sounds very optimistic of her.
Yeah,
She thought she was going to
totally.
be needing those for a while.
Wow.
Every card she gave me, she drew a shamrock on. Horrible drawing. But I was like,
Poor
shamrock.
woman.
Well,
May she rest in power.
Make sure it's in power. Oh yeah, we have the Shamrock Shuffle here. Like, what the absolute fuck? Do you know about that?
no.
Here's the thing. Wait, can I say something that's sort of interesting about the Britain-Ireland dynamic?
Yes, please.
Obviously, Britain.
You're
is-
giving us AP World History.
Well, it's interesting, and I think you'll both agree. Britain is the more powerful oppressor, and yet Britain is more gay.
Yeah.
Ireland is the oppressed, more straight. What is
Yeah.
this? The upside down?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're so right. Because Britain's like, we're fancy. We drink tea. And Ireland's like, we work so hard
Yeah.
for what we have.
Yeah.
But I think they did that to separate themselves because they were like, we
Yeah.
cannot be like this.
We are not gay guys.
We are going. Give me whatever bad liquor you have because
Yeah.
I need to change who I am.
Damn. All right.
I mean, I think we unfortunately could talk about this till we all die.
Yeah. Till we rest in power.
Yeah. I don't think
Until we
our-
overdose on vitamins.
I don't think our vitamins would run out. So, do you have any final thoughts on?
Slancha. You know? Get your cups. Oh, you finished. That's what you say when you cheers. in Ireland. Slancha.
You didn't bring your own drink.
No, I drink too much this weekend, so tonight I'm drinking Diet Coke. I'm sorry.
Well, that's very responsible. Everyone, give it up for Maggie Winters.
Wait.
But wait,
You have to stay.
you sit. George, I'm gonna set up.
Okay, I have to vamp while Sam sets up. So basically now we have our final segment where we're going to bring out all our guests. But in order to do that, Sam has to bring out 2 chairs. Woo! One more chair! One more chair! Okay. All right.
Can I say something? I just tested positive for COVID backstage.
Okay, straight.
Right.
Sam, do you think it's time for our first segment?
I do. So, guess our first segment is called Straight Shooters. And in this segment, we will ask you a series of rapid-fire questions to gauge your familiarity with and complicity in straight culture. It's basically this thing or this other thing, and the only rule is you can't ask any follow-up questions or we will scream at the top of our lungs. So that
Yeah.
being said, are you ready to play?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
George, kick us off.
Love is blind or crack is whack?
You want to go first? Love is blind.
Love is blind.
Love is blind.
Okay.
Hey, you get bonus points for responding like for all agree. Like if you
okay.
respond all
Oh,
at once. It's like
cool,
a three-headed
cool.
sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Losing your virginity or leaving the room with some dignity.
Leaving the room with some dignity.
Wow.
Cheers to that. Having grabbing a drink after the show or having a kink for sucking toe.
Grabbing a drink after the
Having
show.
a drink.
Wow. Yeah. Drink.
Kink.
The kink?
Oh, you want the kink?
We can't ask anything. No, I'm gonna
That's
go
a
drink.
question.
I'm going
I'm gonna
toe.
drink.
You're going toe. Okay.
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 What was the? Because
Okay.
I'm a hoe. All right.
Right.
Okay. An all-inclusive trip to Abu Dhabi, or an odd intrusive thought about your mommy.
All
Inclusive. Right.
We got nervous.
We got there. We got nervous.
All right. Okay. Singing Old MacDonald Had a Farm
Okay.
or watching Young Sheldon as a form of self-harm.
What was the first one?
Watching-
No, go ahead, girls. No, go ahead. I punch you in the tit. What do you do?
I go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I think Old MacDonald had a farm.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
Oh.
Oh.
I was watching it for self-harm.
Okay.
Sheldon?
You are judged on teamwork. Okay. 90s nostalgia or pesto focaccia?
90s.
Pesto.
This 90s.
This is like, you guys are not on the same page.
Oh. We did play Zip Zop Zop backstage.
Yeah, I know. We're all
Pesto
pesto focaccia.
90s nostalgia.
Okay. We found love in a hopeless place, or the brand Dove is dominating the body positivity space.
The brand Dove is
is
dominating the body positive space.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
And serving cunt while doing it. Right.
I rip off my dress. I have like beautiful on my stomach.
That would be so groundbreaking. Okay. Lifting up underrepresented voices or shooting down overpopulated species?
Shooting down overpopulated
Wow.
species.
Right.
All right. I don't know what their score is.
100.
We rank everyone from 0 to 1,000 doves.
And I think I'm going to go 223 doves.
Okay. Right.
Rude boy.
I love
Okay.
when Sam turns on the guests. I'll say this. I would say that your average is 223, but the ones that you slayed were 1,000. There were a
Thank
couple.
you. Thank
There were a
you.
couple that you guys are so on the same page on.
Right.
Your score was brought down.
Which one?
Say it.
In the beginning. People were sowing discord in the group.
No, he pointed to me. I got in full drag for this bitch. For a podcast. Make it.
All right. What do we think? You know what I think? It's like 223, but you won Miss Congeniality.
Okay.
Did we get the makeover part? You know, in the movie when she gets the makeover
Yeah,
part?
she gets like walks out in slow mo.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Didn't sound like we did, but it's okay.
Now that we've done our first segment, I think we should do our final segment.
I think it's time for our final segment.
Oh.
Actually, lock the doors. No one's leaving ever.
Bring out the deep dish pizza. There's no way around it. It's time for our final segment.
And our final segment is called Is She There Yet? And George is so good at introducing it, and so I'm just going to let him do what he's good at.
So you guys,
Guys.
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 this is a segment called Is She There Yet? And this segment was inspired by a story told to us by our friend and past guest, Celeste Yim. So Celeste was at the Toronto Film Festival, and they were there for the Grace Jones documentary. And so they went to a talk back about the Grace Jones documentary. And the director said, during the talk back, said, we don't have icons like Grace Jones anymore. They don't make icons like Grace Jones. And someone in the audience said, what about Janelle Monáe? And then the director said, she's not there yet. And inspired by that story, we came up with
love
this
that.
game called Is She There Yet? So we're gonna show you a series of people, places, things, many of them Chicago inspired, and we're just gonna have an open and honest conversation, all five of us, about Is She There Yet?
Okay.
Are you guys ready? Are you
Yes.
folks ready?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, next slide.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Selena Gomez. Is she there yet? Oh, wow.
Abso-fucking-lutely she is. Selena Gomez?
Don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off either.
Wait, what's this new single? Is it good?
And that's how you know you're there, when you drop a horrible single.
That's true.
That's true.
actually.
That
We
is
were just
true.
talking about that.
Okay, true.
Sam and I were talking about it because we were like, what's so iconic about her is that she has no talent.
Yeah.
And then Sam was like, yeah, and that's why
No, she is
slays.
so tall. Like, she's so tall.
How tall is she?
She's as tall as Steve Martin.
Wait, she's tall?
No.
Somebody Google it right now. I'm about to be so mad.
Well,
She's pretty tall. She's like 5'10".
What?
what?
She's like 5. She's tall.
She's short.
She's short.
She's not.
What is
what?
she?
5'5".
Get off
She's
the stage.
5'5".
Get off the stage.
We have a fact checker in
Okay,
the
thank you
audience.
guys. Good night.
She goes, she is so tall.
Well, I think.
So what do you guys think? What do you think?
Well, I think in the words of Taylor Swift, me thinks she is there.
Me thinks she's there, yeah. Okay, next slide. Next slide.
No, I think the rare beauty of it all really does take her. there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the next one.
Oprah.
Is she there yet?
Is she there yet?
Ready on a count of 3? Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. No.
You know what's crazy is I think she was there.
And then
I
she's
think
gone
fell
back.
off.
Exactly. I
Whoa.
completely agree.
I think she
True.
left. She left, and
True.
she's left.
Where did she go?
But in the way that, like, she fell off in a way that's
You know
like
what?
she's in the afterlife.
She also left.
She's resting
a
in
ghost.
power. She's a
no,
ghost.
she's
She
not,
also took Harpo Studios out of Chicago, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Fuck her,
bye.
yeah.
Wow.
She's not there. She's not
Well, she's
there.
certainly not in Chicago.
Yeah. No.
All right, next slide.
Next slide. Hollywood producer Barack Obama.
Okay.
Is
So
she
this
there
is
yet?
specifically Barack Obama as a Hollywood producer. Is she there yet?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
What is she producing?
Okay,
Oh,
she
sweetie, you don't know about her big Netflix deal? You don't know about her
I'm on
multiple
strike.
docuseries?
Yeah, she's producing The Ultimatum.
yeah. Queer
Clear one.
alternative.
The
Queer
clear
love,
one.
yeah, queer love, yeah.
I have something insane to drop about her.
You're working on a project with her?
She was at my parents' Southside Irish Parade
Whoa.
Wow.
when she ran for senator. And I didn't give a flying fuck. Because I was 11.
Wow.
So
Drag her.
So what is the answer?
No.
No. You
Wow.
got? Are you all?
No,
unanimous?
no.
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't
All
even
right,
know what
Barack
they
Obama
produced,
flop.
Flop. Next slide.
Flop.
The Towers from the Wilco album.
Okay, the tower.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
Interesting.
You know what we call them?
What?
The corn cobs.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's there. It is.
So, I lived here when I was 21-ish, which was roughly 6 months ago. And we got off the airplane today and we were brainstorming and I was like, we could do the towers, the Wilco Towers. And I was like, maybe it's too niche. And George was like, yeah, maybe it's too niche.
I doubted you.
And the way that this got more of an applause
Yeah.
than Hollywood producer Barack Obama makes me feel like she's there.
She's there.
Oh,
She's
she's
there.
there.
She's there.
Yeah.
She's
All right.
been that girl.
All right.
Of
Okay,
course.
next slide.
Next slide. The Great Lakes.
Yes.
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 The only thing more
Absolutely.
popular than Wilco.
Absolutely. Derry.
There's, of course, a dissenter.
All right, Derry, lay it on us, girl.
Bitch, it's not an ocean. Like,
And I'll say,
right? Right?
Throw your ass in that salty, shark-infested fish
Yes.
bullshit and get
Okay.
out.
Hey.
You're right. You're right.
Dude,
You're right.
What do
You're
you
right.
what do you want to drink? What's gonna happen in the coming water wars? All right.
We're gonna win. We are
are
going
it.
to win the water wars.
As
And
the
you're gonna
coast
be choking on
crumble.
a shark.
Yeah. As the coast crumble in both relevancy and in literally.
Look at the way she's sitting back right now.
Come say about us. Come say about us.
wow. Damn.
No, I do have to say, I love whenever I'm swimming in Lake Michigan because I'm like, no sharks.
Yes.
I'm like, I can live out loud as much as I want. No sharks telling me what to do, biting my legs, etc.
No
I've always
salt.
liked. I've never been to the Great Lakes, but I've always liked that there's 5 of them. Like it's a girl group.
True.
See.
All right, y'all convinced me. She's there.
Welcome.
Next slide. The Chicago Bears.
He's not.
Which one? On the left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think no.
You think no? Wow. Okay.
I think no. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I think
Interesting.
the Chicago Twinks.
Oh.
No,
Okay.
I also no.
I didn't know.
No, absolutely not. No.
I mean, I have to say, SEO-wise, it was very hard to find a picture of Chicago Bears.
They also want to move to Arlington Heights.
Yeah.
Wait, everyone knows that the Bears want to move to Arlington Heights?
Wait, are we talking about football?
I'm so.
No.
I'm straight.
Yeah, tell us more about your Irish
Yeah,
Catholic
what are you
family.
talking
Yeah.
about?
Every single gay bear wants to move to Arlington Heights.
That's
Hey, wait,
I was
throw
like,
Schomburg into it too while you're at it, okay?
You said it was hard to find a photo. I thought you meant at the football team.
Oh, the football team wants to move to Arlington Heights.
Yeah.
Well, I think they should definitely invest in some real estate up there. So high up in the heights.
Yeah,
Okay. Wait, so
we're gonna say not really.
not really.
No.
Okay, next slide.
Next slide.
Improv comedy.
okay, you guys.
Am I in this pic? I'm
Yeah.
scared.
Wait, you guys, should we look at each other? Should we look at it? And
All
say,
right.
One.
1, 2, 3. No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Improv is beyond in its
Yeah.
golf era.
She can never get there. And like, I just am her. I paid so much money for her to get there, and she
Yeah.
just never did.
We've all been donating for generations.
Yeah.
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 We're yes-anding it that shit into
Yeah,
forever.
yeah.
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 Improv is very album dropping soon. Just donate 1,000 more dollars.
Yeah.
Yes!
Improv
It
is the Normani of art forms.
Oh.
It is a GoFundMe. It is a Kickstarter. Yes.
All right.
So no, next
no,
slide.
next slide.
I hate improv.
The
The bean.
Yes, she
Yes,
is.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
she
she's not
is.
currently open for business. I know that. I learned that tonight.
Because
Okay.
she's finished. Because she's
I
there.
will give you $3,000 if you know the real name of the bean. 3,000. I'm. Not you,
I know.
bitch.
Wait.
I lived here when I was 20.
Wait. Is it
No.
like? I know like almost what it is. I want to say like Heaven's Gate.
Oh.
All right, close to heaven, but you got the second one right. Close to heaven. Keep thinking.
Mirror Gate.
No.
Watergate. Cloudgate.
Yes!
She is there. $3,000. Next
$3,000.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
All right, so
slide.
I think
She's
this might be
there.
our last one. Wow.
They're there.
You guys.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it's over.
That was our show.
Thank you guys so much
To
for
all of our
coming.
comedians, Derry Queen, Maggie Winters, Eunji
Eunji
Kim.
Kim.
Give it up
Give it
for
up for Sam Taggart.
George Civeris.
Thank you guys for coming. Good night.
Theater. Wow, we love Chicago.
We love you.
Bye.